Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to do Shadowland stages 80 to 89. We're getting up there, guys. Getting rougher and rougher all the time. But before I get into that, guys, I want to talk about this event shop real quick. These things are awesome. I always love it when we get these things, man. Even the energy here, 50 energy for 30,000 gold. Man, that's a pretty good deal, guys. Like, seriously, that's a good deal. The uniform kits is nice. I mean, the gold special chest. I mean, I freaking love these things. So awesome. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and roll a few of these things. See what we get. That's good. Not bad. We're getting a lot of ints, but it's all good, man. Anytime it's free, I mean, a little gold. Oh, feathers, that's good. Definitely need those things. G needs all the help she can get to get leveled up. I might be... Oh, some more feathers. It might be only 20 feathers, guys, but every little bit counts. Can always use those Norn stones. I like it when we get obelisks, too. The chips are okay. Yeah, that's alright. Ooh, 5-star. That's nice. Oh, another 5-star. Sweet. To me, it was already worth the gold spent. Little Macron crystals, those are always good. Those are kind of hard to come by. Another 5-star. Very cool. Looks like I'll be getting me another obelisk today. Very cool. So guys, if you have the gold, man, cue this up, man. This is some good stuff. This is freaking awesome. So guys, as always, my IGN's in the top left-hand corner. Forgo. And guys, when you're watching these videos, use them to help you, learn from my mistakes and learn from my successes and what characters to use and in certain Shadowlands. And well, guys, let's rock and roll. So here we are at stage 80, you guys, and look who we're using. Good old Minerva. No leadership, no support. Freaking awesome, amazing free-to-play character. Stage 80, guys. I mean, it's nuts. And look at that HP that Raccoon has. I mean, 19 million, you guys. 19 million. That's a hell of a lot. And, my Minerva, she is built up pretty well. There's no doubt about that. She does have a CTP of energy with a 2% damage proc. And she has a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set. I mean, she's built up really well, guys. She's got Urus and level 70 and all the goodies. But still, for a free-to-play character to come in here and do this, pretty awesome. And Minerva's amazing, man. I freaking love playing her. Every day we get to use her in ABX, I'm like all about this girl. She is so freaking awesome. Easy as hell to play. I mean, she has the all defense down on the 4. She has a penetration. She can penetrate pretty much everything. Super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune, and invincible for 1 second. But still, she has all damage immunity for 5 seconds on the 4. She's got that nice iframe on the 5, which gives a 1 second paralyze. I mean, Minerva is freaking awesome, guys. She is amazing. I mean, you can't stress it enough how good this girl is. Now, this is taking some time because this is a hell of a lot of HP to take down, man. I mean, and guys, in this Shadowland run with all these characters that we're doing from 80 to 89, these are some OP characters. This is where you start getting into some... I mean, you definitely do in the 70s. Don't get me wrong. The characters prior, in the prior videos, there's definitely some, awesome, amazing characters. But this is where you start getting into the real OP ones. Because when you start getting to stage 80 and up, you're going to see even how difficult it is, even for, like, the characters that are OP in the game. It gets really, really rough. It is, yeah. It's not really that... Well, it is fun, but it's just a pain in the rear. But against Rocket, it's gravy train. I mean, Rocket's easy to take down. This is definitely one of the easier Shadowlands you should be going for. As always, guys, I don't recommend you spending gold, but I mean, if you have the gold, go ahead. I did spend a little gold trying to get this. I think I refreshed it twice. So I didn't spend too much, just a little bit. But man, but we're pushing it with this girl, but if I had her leadership, it'd be a lot easier. If I had an ignore dodge leadership, it'd be a lot easier. And something that is really awesome for her with this stage, well, with any stage actually, is that 5 has a huge area of effect. it covers the entire area and does damage to everything. So anytime them pots show up, she's freaking destroying them. And Rocket isn't really dodging anything from her, which is pretty awesome. But we are pushing this to the brink, guys. Look at this. Look at that. 1 second left, you guys. Awesome. And look what we got. That mythic uni ticket. Freaking sweet. Now we're going to be using Weapon Hex. Unfortunately, she's a paywall. I did have to give her a little bit of help with using Black Bolt's leadership. And right there, guys, you just seen how much damage she took just from that little swipe she got. It almost killed her. Luckily, she's got a huge heal. And she's got a hell of a lot of survivability. You know, she's got, like I said, the huge heal. She's got the 5-second immunity on her 5 skill. She has all the iframes going on. She has a massive all defense down on her 4. Stacks up to 100% all defense down. And this girl's like an amazing striker. She's an amazing character. Weapon Hex is awesome, you guys. And I do have mine built up fairly well. They just have energy attack ruse on her. I mean, she is level 70. I just have a regular Power of Angry Hawk stage 6. And I have a CTP of Destruction. You really want to have immunity to guard break on this girl. Her 5 skill can get guard broken pretty easy, guys. And you don't want that to happen. You want that 5 to get off because it does a tremendous amount of damage. And look at her, man. She is just freaking dominating these guys. There's nothing they can do. It's awesome. She's so freaking cool. She does have a 1 second mind control on her 5. I mean, you know, it's 1 second. It does get him for a little bit, which is nice. You know, she's just, I mean, she does have damage accumulation on her, which is also pretty awesome. She's got, you know, 3-second stun on her too. I mean, Weapon Hex is so easy to play. I mean, all you're doing, guys, is you're just hitting the 5. You want to get the damage proc on the 5 or the 4 even. And then I just go 5, and then I go 3, cancel 2, cancel 4. And that's it. And that 4 guard breaks a piss out. I mean, all of her skill. Look at the way the characters are getting guard broken. It's beautiful. I mean, she's just locking them down, you know. Like, guard break is a very awesome form of crowd control, you guys. It's, you know, when you're guard breaking characters and they can't move around, they can't do anything, you can just beat the crap out of them and take them down. And she's just, oh my god, freaking love the hell out of this character. I mean, this is stage 81, guys. 81. So, pretty freaking insane that she's able to do this. I mean, you know, it's pretty bonko, man. Freaking awesome character. Love her to death. And look at that HP, guys. Like 10 million on one character. It's pretty nuts. Pretty freaking nuts. Sweet little Shadowland chest there. And now for a freaking old Crystal Wall character. Now, when you play Emma and Shadowland, guys, especially in this high level, look at the rotation I do. I hit the 3 and then I go into the 4. I get the damage proc on the 4 and then I go into the 5. I let the 5 play out, try to get the mind control, and then I go 2, 1. And that's how you want to do it, guys. When you're this high up in there with Emma, and if you try the original rotation where you just go 3, cancel into the 5, cancel into the 4, well, when you're losing that iframe on the 4, you're actually decreasing your survivability. Now, she has a massive decrease all damage received by 85% for 10 seconds from her 3 skill. But even with that, the damage that these guys can do to you in stage 83 like this, or I'm sorry, 82, guys, the damage is insane. So you really want to, when you play her, like if you have trouble keeping her alive, which you won't in the earlier stages for sure. I mean, she's got amazing survivability. But when you start getting these high levels, you really want to do what I'm doing here. At least this is what works for me. You want to hit the 3, 4, get the damage proc on the 4, and you got that immunity on the 4 as well, so you'll be fine as far as damage. And then you want to hit the 5 and let it play out, get your mind control. And the mind control comes at the end of the skill, so you want to let it play out and then hit the 2, 1. And that works like a champ, guys. You do not want to take any damage. Even with that decreased damage received that she has from her 3 skill. I mean, look at that, guys. Look at the damage they just did to me. I mean, it doesn't take much, man. You can croak easy. Even with this freaking girl. I mean, that just shows you how strong these Shadowland characters get the higher these stages you go up into. And, you know, and this is 82. Just think what it's like above 90 and 100, you know. We're supposed to get like go up to 130 to get that CTP selector. I mean, Jesus. Can you imagine how much damage the Shadowland characters are going to do to us? Oh my God. I mean, guys, I'm scared. I'm scared, man. I'm fearing. I am fearing that crap. And now, since we're down to one character, now I'm going back into the original rotation. 3, canceling the 5 into the 4. And you want to do that when you're down to one character, because one, you can take that chance and go for that instead of having 2 characters attack you from all sides, and you'll be doing more damage with this rotation. So now our sweet old girl here, Jean Grey. And guys, listen, this is stage 83. And we don't have no support, we have nothing. And old girl is going to get it done, guys. Like, and you know, my Jean is built, but she is still tier 2. I mean, she does have a stage 6 overdrive set. She does have a CTP of energy with a 10% damage proc. But this girl's just bonko, man. That freaking 3 skill that she's got. I mean, and honestly, the guard, in this high level, the guard doesn't really do you a whole lot of, doesn't really help you that much. But the decreased mine resistance from her 3 helps you do more damage. And the recovery damage accumulation, like, you know, you accumulate damage to get more recovery. So you have a whole lot better heal when you're taking damage after you use that 3. It's just nuts. Plus you got the freeze on the on the 2 skill. I mean, guys, the crowd control, the guard breaking she does, the ease of play that she has. And as always, guys, you know, the rotation I like to do is I just go 4, canceling the 5, get the damage proc on the 5, and then I just go 2-1 or 1-2, and then the 3. And that's pretty much it. And she's just insane, guys. Like, crazy survivability. And honestly, pretty damn good damage. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with OG. Like, considering she isn't tier 3, her uniform isn't rare. I mean, considering all these things, I mean, she is pretty well built. She does have Urus, but she's still tier 2, guys. Just imagine what this girl's going to be like when she's tier 3 and I slap a freaking rage on this girl, because I will be putting a rage on her. I might see what she does with an energy first. We'll have to wait and see, but man, this girl is so freaking awesome. So reliable, too. I mean, you bring her in the stage and you're just like, it's a catwalk. You're just running through your rotations. You're not really worrying about taking any damage because, well, if your 3 skill just went up and you're taking damage, well, you're going to get that much more of a heal. So it's like, you really don't have a whole lot to worry about. I mean, she's pretty nuts. Pretty crazy character, man. I'm totally loving Jean. I cannot wait to get her to tier 3, but still grinding them stupid feathers, man. God almighty. What a long road that is. And now for the speedster, Quicksilver. And what can I say about Quicksilver, guys? Look at what we're taking on here. We're taking on this freaking Rumble. You know, this is a very, very difficult Rumble to take down. Freaking Songbird and Daisy, the stuns that they have, oh my god. It freaking sucks. Wasp, oh my god. It's just a pain in the rear. But Quicksilver, you bring him in here, hit your 5-4, then hit your 1, cancel into your 3, go back into your 5-4, and you'll just guard break the piss out of them and just destroy them. It's so, I mean, this guy is so freaking awesome. Man, even without the uni, he's awesome. But I can tell you guys right now, without the uni, I don't think he could do this high level. At least not on my account, not with my physical attack on my cards. But man, he can sure get it done with the uni. Quicksilver's freaking awesome, guys. And mine is built pretty, I mean, he's built well, guys. I mean, he's all decked out. This is one of them major OP characters. I mean, this should be one of the first native tier 2s you guys should be going for. I mean, he is... Quicksilver's amazing. I love this guy. He just stays in iframes, and there's really, they can't get to you. They can't stun you. They can't get a hold of you. There's nothing they can do. Plus, with the uni, he's got that heal on the 3 skill, which is pretty awesome. I mean, Quicksilver's a bad mofo. I mean, I love the hell out of this guy. I never worry at all. Like, whatever stage I put him in, I don't worry about him being able to finish it. That's how awesome he is. I just don't worry about it. He's so freaking strong, I don't have to worry about it. Quicksilver's amazing. Freaking bonk-o character, man. Bonk-o. And he could definitely go higher than this. But, you know, this is all I had at this point. He was the best character for this stage. And I didn't really want to spend a whole lot of gold trying to refresh it. And at this point in the Shadowlands, I'm down to my OP characters. So it's time to start using them up and, you know, getting rid of them, guys. But look at this dude. So he could definitely go higher, guys. Definitely. Oh yeah, we're about to get this done. 40 seconds to spare, guys. Well, 42 seconds. Freaking unreal awesome. And now, unfortunately, another paywall. And I'm sorry to all you Black Panther fans and maybe Groot fans, but there is no way Black Panther Tier 2 level 60 is going to do in the 80s. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, guys. He could do in this. I think he could do in the 50s. He might be able to do the 60s, but I think in the 50s is more of a safe bet. And Gambit is just nuts. I mean, we all know how awesome Gambit is. I mean, he's got that freaking sweep all defense down that stacks up to 60% and lasts for 10 seconds from his 5 skill. Plus that 5, the damage is nutso. Plus he has native chain hit damage. I mean, the guy's got, he's got chain hit damage in his tier 2 passive. He is freaking awesome. 2-second stun on his 1, 2-second stun on his 2. He's got a 4-second fear on his 3. So that's a hell of a lot of crowd control, you guys. On top of just having all this damage, ease of play. I love how you could always move around in that 5 and that 3 skill. So freaking awesome. And at this point, guys, if Jane gets a hold, well, if any lightning gets a hold of you, you're freaking dead. Gambit is fragile. He can die pretty easy. But because of his crowd control and all the guard breaking he's doing, they're not going to get a hold of me. And I love how when he uses 5, his cards just fly everywhere. I mean, they're just getting the characters from all sides, which is awesome because when you got characters behind you and Gambit's shooting them cards at them, and they're getting guard broken, they can't do anything to you, you know? It's just awesome. He's so freaking... Man, I love Gambit. So freaking cool. I don't really play him much anymore except for in Shadowland. And that's really because there's just other characters that I use more often. Because I've been fighting a lot of Ebony, and Gambit's kind of a pain in the rear against Ebony. I mean, he can get it done, but he's kind of a pain, guys. He's really better against Corvus, Thanos, Black Dwarf. I mean, when I fight Black Dwarf, he's one of my go-tos. I love this guy. It's freaking amazing. Sweet character. That a boy. Getting it done. And looky, guys. And unfortunately, I couldn't use Domino or Phantom X, which really sucks. But they can do like lower level. They can do in the 50s probably, guys. But, well, the way mine are built. I mean, if they were really built up, they could probably do a little bit more than that, maybe. But Psylocke, God almighty, man. What can we say about Psylocke? Good Lord. I mean, I've done, you know, quite a few videos about this girl, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some more because she is insane. You know, taking down Giant Boss Raid, taking down freaking level, you know, in the 70s against Ebony. I mean, I can even do the free-to-play version, guys, where I use her, Ancient One for a lead, and then some kind of support, and she'll take down stage 70 of Ebony. And she's insane, man. And I have a 180% damage proc on her. It is a good obelisk, mind damage with crit rate, which is a pretty good obelisk for her. But man, this girl's so freaking awesome. You know, and rotation's the same as always, guys. You know, you want to hit the 5 first, and then let the 5 play out, get your mind control, let those butterflies show up around her head and get that mind control. Then go into the 3, let your attack buff build, then cancel in the 2 and the 4, and she'll do a little flip on the 4, and then hit your 5. And you're trying to get the damage proc in between the 4 and the 5. You want the residual damage from the 4 and the damage proc on the 5. And yeah, man, look at this girl just destroy this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Psylocke can go higher. I mean, next week I'm going to have to, well, next time I play Shadowland, I'm going to have to definitely shoot her up a little bit and save her a little bit longer, because this was way too easy, man. She's just too awesome. She's too awesome, guys. I don't know if there's such a thing, but if there is, she's it. She is wildly crazy powerful. Crazy. Jesus. And now for, well, a lot of our favorites. And this freaking stage is a freaking pain in the rear. Usually you want to fire damage, but hey, it's Scarlet, guys. It's Scarlet. It don't matter. Scarlet's going to mind control these guys from that 4 skill for 10 seconds, and there isn't a damn thing they are going to do about it. She's just going to, and that's the beauty about her. She's going to mind control them, keep them from going into iframes, lock them down, and just beat the piss out of them, which is awesome. Scarlet is ridiculous. I mean, guys, this is stage 87. I mean, you know, the thing about Scarlet is, man, she's got that awesome leadership. You know, the 45% increase of energy attack. She's got the mind control. She's got the huge increased mind damage by 40% on the 5. I mean, when you have this uni on this girl, she's nuts. She has all defense down on her 3 and her 4 skill. She has mind resistance down on her 2 and her 1. I mean, guys, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, what can we say about her? I love Scarlet. I'm pretty sure almost everybody that plays Marvel Future Fight loves Scarlet. This girl is so freaking awesome. Man, oh my god. It's just so easy to play. Now, I do have a CTP of Rage on her. And guys, when it comes to PvE, and if you're going for world boss clears and you want her to be as strong as possible, CTP of Rage is the way to go. If not, CTP of Energy or Mind Damage with a Damage Proc Obelisk. I mean, if you want to play her in PvP, you can use, bring out Immunity to Guard Break with Mind Damage and Invincibility. But honestly, guys, this is just my personal opinion. I think you should build her for PvE, especially. You could put a CTP of Destruction and kind of get the better of both worlds with her, but that way you can use her in Shadowland. I've actually going to start changing some of my characters' builds to where they can actually do more damage in Shadowland, because I want more first clear rewards. But man, look at this girl. I mean, she can go higher, guys. She can go higher. She can get in the 90s. Freaking nuts. And it was kind of a shame that, unfortunately, I didn't get to use Wolverine, which really kind of sucked, but he can't do no 80, guys. Even with full supports, he can't do no stage 80. Not a tier 2. Tier 3 he could, not tier 2. And unfortunately, Anti-Man, I should have used him in the 60s. When I got in the 70s, it was getting pretty rough for him. So, yeah. So now I'm just using him for a leadership. Sometimes a little tactic I like to do, guys, is I like to save leaderships until the very end for the OP characters. So that way I can kind of make sure that my characters can get it done. But as you play Shadowland, you'll know whether or not, like, character like Cable, for example, could get this done or not. And right now, we got that 45% increase of all attack from Anti-Man's leadership. And, my Cable is stacked up. He's built pretty freaking awesome. I mean, he does have a CTP of Energy with a 10% damage proc. He does have a fully awakened Power of Angry Hawk set. He does have a Mythic Uni. I mean, he's all decked out, guys. And I think he could do this without Anti-Man. I think he could. But you guys can see we're still pretty much pushing it. We're just a little under 2 minutes and we're a little over halfway. But I'm pretty sure without Anti-Man, he could still do this. I mean, Cable's freaking nuts. DPS monstrosity. And in Shadowland, that 5 skill, that channeling skill on his 5, I mean, look at it, guys. The only reason I'm even going back into my skills instead of just hitting the 5 and letting it play out is because I want the heal from the 3. Because if you take, guys, if you take just a little bit of damage, it's going to be a bad day. In stage 88, it's going to be a bad day. You start taking damage, you're going to die pretty quick. So I try to be careful. See, you see Iron Fist, his little frickin' summons are coming at me from the sides trying to get at me, those peckers. We're going to get it done, though. Still a minute left, so I'm pretty sure you could have done this without Anti-Man. No problem. And now for one of the big dogs. Frickin' Captain Marvel. What can I say about Captain Marvel? Good God. One of the best characters in the game. Easily one of the best characters in the game. Free to play. Cheap, or one of the cheaper ones to get to tier 3 because she just a native tier 1 character. She's frickin' amazing in PvP. She can be used on ABX twice a week. She can, once on No Restriction Day and then on Female Universal Day. Or Universal Superhero Day and then on the other No Restriction Day. So twice each week. You can break her out in timeline and pretty much dominate. That ignore iframe skill that she has on her 4 is vicious. But that thing's amazing also in PvE gameplay. And ever since she got this uni, man, her survivability is a lot better. That 3 skill has made the world of difference for her. Cause with her movie uni, that 3 skill has some gaps in there, so you could take some damage pretty easy. But with the 3 skill from this new uni, oh my God. If you just watch the 3 skill, look at it, guys. It is almost a full iframe. I think there's some still minor gaps in there, but they're very difficult to see, and it's really helped her survivability. And look at her, guys. Like, seriously, stage 89, and I had a minute 30 left. Jesus, this girl's awesome. So let's open up some chests, you guys. So let's do this. Now we're going to open up the chests, guys, that don't have much time left before they expire. So we got this 10-hour one. Let's see what we get here. 20 hidden tickets, very nice. Let's look down here. 22 hours. Let's try to take a look at this one. Okay, nice little ISO. 13 hours. Look at this one. Clear hidden tickets. Them are kind of useless for me. I know for a lot of you guys that probably pretty good. We got another short one here. 13 hours. Okay. 10 hours. Little obelisk. Let's go down the list here. 13 hours. There we go. Let's do this 2-day one here. 6-star obelisk. And let's just do this 2-day one right here. And another 4-star obelisk. So not bad, guys. Got a little extra something. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.